Yes, good afternoon, everyone. In the today's class of robotics, we'll be looking after the homogeneous transformations problems, the continuation part to the yesterday's class. And as far as our yesterday's class has been considered, we have a detailed look related to two-dimensional transformations in the case of sliding prismatic movement related to the Cartesian coordinate system. And we all know very clearly that in any of the four different coordinate systems, the transformations will be commenced. Coming to the basic point of this translation, the type of joints specifies the motion of links and its directions. Based upon that, the end effector position will be calculated. And the basic four coordinate systems, or first one Cartesian coordinate system, spherical coordinate system, cylindrical coordinate system, and finally the articulated coordinate system. Out of these, three different types of joints plays a major role indeed to commence any of the activity related to these four different types of coordinate systems. In the universal strategy or three-dimensional strategy, the robot will be having its movements on almost all the directions. Cartesian here plays almost all the joints will be in sliding motion itself that we have visualized in the yesterday's class, and the related problems by sliding on one link or the other link and the corresponding changes that are observed in the case of this coordinate system that is having only the homogeneous transformations in sliding actions. In the today's class, the rest of the considerations or the quite opposite to the Cartesian coordinate system is jointed arm coordinate system. And in this jointed arm, or the other name for it is articulated type of coordinate system, this is quite opposite to the Cartesian type of coordinate system, which are having almost all the joints or on rotatory basis. In the Cartesian coordinate system, we have identified all the three different kinds of joints related to only the prismatic movements. In the case of this articulated type of coordinate system, almost all the links that obey the all need the rotational conditions. Rotation about the x-axis, rotation about the y-axis, and simultaneously on z-axis. On both the strategies, positive and negative. Circular interpolation and counter-circular interpolation. Or we can say clockwise motion or counterclockwise motion. Let's solve the problems related to this rotation in the case of this homogeneous transformation. See here, if the reference system B, that is plane B, is rotated pi by 2 around the axis of z of reference system A. Calculate the component of the vector position from A to the end point, such that given that the point with reference to the base frame up to the end point. So these are the base position to end effector related values when considered from the origin position. But we need to find out the same when after transforming the condition, that is after the rotation of pi by 2 angle around the z axis, the position of this base point position values will be changing to end effector. So the change with respect to the frame A, reference frame A, after the translation, that is the rotational process for about pi by 2, need to be calculated. Here clearly specifying that rotation denoted with psi z of pi by 2 is being progressed. So we all know that pi is equal to 360 by 2, 180. And the entire this representations will be changed. See here, from rotation of z axis. Considering the homogeneous transformations, we have to note that the transformations of homogeneous matrix and the given existing position of the end effector values, that is 4, 8 and 12, need to be represented here and should be multiplied with respect to the orientational strategy. So theta is equal to 180 degrees. So that 180 degrees need to be represented here. Cos theta, sin theta, minus sin theta, 0. Sorry, cos theta. So those values need to be represented over here. And upon this, we'll be obtaining the values of the Z homogeneous transformation matrix 0 1 0 0 minus 1 1 0 0, and apart with that the position, existing position of the object or end effector upon its multiplication factor, we will be identifying the new coordinate axis at the end point after getting the translation of pi by 2. Hence, towards the x, it is the value of 8. After this pi rotation, towards the y, it is minus 4. Towards the z, it is 12. And this will be the end value after the rotation. So, till now, we have progressed only one rotational strategy, that is also only towards the z-axis. If we have looked at the diagram clear-cutly, so the rotation has been progressed only towards the pi by 2 angle along the z-axis. But initially, one representation or one rotation will be progressed about the z-axis, and later towards the x-axis and towards the y-axis. So after rotation towards the z-axis, it will be moving or it will be rotating towards the x-axis. That means here the revolutionary concept will be taking place. So about the z-axis in the sense, it will be existing in the same plane, but rotations, nothing but the values will be positive will be negative and negative will be positive upon axis of rotation. Then మనం ఏమంటామంటే orientation. So from positive right hand side to left hand side, completely of 180 degrees. And then the rotation has been progressed, passing from the base frame B to the base frame C, or else from the base frame A to the base frame B. Nothing but this is the axis of system. The rotation of theta will be progressed here, not the or this orientation. Only theta will be getting progressed. So upon varying of this theta, obviously we'll be changing the values with respect to the coordinates also. You'll be entering from this xy or xz coordinate system to the yz coordinate system. And then after the transformation, we'll be getting one value of the end effector from the changed position, nothing but entered reference plane. So that plane will be of, so presently the end effector is, for example, existing in the yz plane. This is a y and this is a yz plane. After the rotation, it will be entering the position will be changed. Then from zx plane, within the zx plane, the end effector is being entering. And later on, further the rotation will be progressed regarding or related to the theta over the x axis, in the sense it will be again crossing to here, and the position will be in this way. The end effector position will be here, and then it is being entering to the x y plane. So starting position ikkadandi in the z plane, y z plane, the end effector is existing. With the rotation of theta, it is shifting its plane from this yz plane to the zx plane. So this is the end effector position after the first rotation, and second rotation is getting progressed for about the theta inclination. Then it is furtherly shifting its plane from zx to the xy plane. There is nothing but entering here. So end effector position will be like this, and here the new coordinate systems will be getting elevated. That we need to get found out. And దాన్ని మనం ఏమంటామండి, compound or composition of rotation. So composition here specifies that repeatedly the rotational process will be considered based on the theta values that will be changing according to the axis. Let's have a detailed look here on a combination of rotation towards the z alignment is the formulation cos theta 3 minus sin theta cos theta. Simultaneously towards the y, this is the formulation cos theta 0 sin theta 0 0 1 0 0 minus sin theta 0 cos theta 0 0 0 0 1. Simultaneously, this is the relation for calculating the theta when the rotation has been progressed related to the x-axis system. So there is 1 0 0 0 0 cos theta 1 minus sin theta 0 sin theta cos theta 0. And these are the three different formulations. So if three of the axes, one by one, if the rotation has been considered, that will be progressed and can be calculated by utilizing this combinational formula. So upon solving this first matrix with respect to the second matrix, we will be obtaining one equivalent matrix, and the obtained resultant matrix will be getting multiplicated with respect to the third matrix that is showing here, and then we'll be obtaining a relation. This is the relation that we will be getting upon the simplification, and this is the formulation utilized for calculating the rotations of the end effector over the three different axes, and the value of this theta will be substituted here, and the resultant can be obtained that specifies that end effector position after completing of this all three different rotational process by shifting the end effector upon each rotation from one plane to the another plane, just as we have discussed with respect to the diagram. There is three-dimensional coordinate system diagram. Let's see one of the example related to this combinational homogeneous matrix. How the shifting will be getting progressed, on what parameters will be getting calculated this. Let's move on with one example. A reference system B, there's the base and base frame B, which is initially completely coincident with a fixed reference system A, is first rotated by pi by 2. There is 180 degrees around the x-axis, and then translated by a vector OAB, that is towards x-axis 8 units, y-axis minus 4 units, z-axis 12 units. A T refers the translation and defined with respect to the reference frame A. Calculate the components of position with respect to the base frame A to the end effector and find the values. And indeed, to get these values, the position of end effector need to be specified from the base frame. So initially base frame has been fixed, and specifying that one rotation has to be get progressed. So the initially base frame fixed చేసినప్పుడు end effector position ఎంతండి, here is the vector -3 4 -11. So there is the initial position when the end effector is referred from the base point. So here base point అంటే మనం origin point తీసుకుంటామండి, 0 0 0 origin point. And later on in our question it is clearly specified that first rotation around the x-axis need to be commenced by pi by 2. So we are having the formulation regarding the x-axis. Here is the x-axis formulation, this is the x-axis formulation, first matrix. And in this, the 5 by 2 value in the place of psi, the 5 by 2 need to be substituted. So cos 180 minus sin 180, sin 180, cos 180. So here we'll be having the resultant matrix. So for that, he again specified that it should be confined with respect to the reference frame B. So end effector reference frame B, base frame దగ్గర నుంచి ఉన్నప్పుడు దాని వాల్యూ ఎంతండి, -3 4 -11. This need to be substituted for calculation. So that's one rotational process only will be completing. But here it's given that another one more translation after the rotation. Translation also need to be progressed regarding the 8 x-axis 8, y-axis -4, z-axis 12 units. So that also clearly specified to us. And here these translational values will be placed here itself. So cos 180 minus sin 180, sin 180, cos 180, and hence 3 minus 4 11 will be placed here, and the reference frame of given value, base value -3 4 -11 will be multiplied with it, and finally we'll be getting the resultant matrix. See here, the values of 8 minus 4, 12 has been placed out here. Rotational has been considered. Translation has been considered. This is the translation matrix 8 minus 4, 12. With respect to this x-axis rotational homogeneous matrix, and with respect to the base frame minus 3, 4, minus 11. So the solvation of this both gives the value of like this, similar, minus 1, minus 4, and the value of the end effector from the base point. When it have got multiplied with respect to it, we will be getting the position with respect to the reference frame A. So nothing but transforming its value. So transforming plays a major role here. Entire the values will be identified after the both the transformations. That is, it is sliding motion, which is rotatory motion along the x-axis. So combination in the sense of a translation of rotation of a translation. If the three links has been taken simultaneously, it will be increased furtherly. So అదే ఇంకొక లింక్ కనుక అడిషనల్ గా తీసుకుంటే furthermorely the rotational process will be done towards the z-axis. Either in the question if it is specified z-axis will be considered in the z-axis, or in the question it is mentioned in the case of y-axis, it will be considering as an y-axis. So no issue. We are having the formulations for 3 different axes that can be specified very much clearly upon our calculation. So in the substitution of those values results in our identification of the end effector after the transformations. Next, we'll be looking towards the post multiplication factor. Till now, we have solved the problems related to 2 different coordinate systems and third different coordinate system also entered, but limited to only one rotation and one translation. But our cylindrical coordinate system transformations involves these specifications, nothing but one rotation, one translation, and another one rotation or revolution. So in the sense, there will be one prismatic joint and 2 rotatory joints. Here our post multiplication system or example clearly specifies it. See, translation towards x-axis it is -3, towards the y-axis it is 10, towards the z-axis it is 10, and the rotation is being progressed with respect to the base frame from the point V. The rotation around the x-axis is being done at an angle of -π/2 radians, and rotation simultaneously along y-axis with respect to the base frame B at an angle of π/2 radians. So here negative and here it is positive. First one, translating from the reference frame A to the base frame. That is transformational matrix or all transformations. So first one it is an translation. Second one it is an rotation. Third one it is also the rotation. So initially rotating towards the x frame, and values translation. First condition is translation, and hence unitary matrix has been considered. And towards the x, y, z, how much units it need to be extended. Prismatic joint, no? That is to and fro motions. Here, positive sign indicates the to motion, extension motion, and next negative signature refers the negative movement. So here negative movement in the sense sliding towards backside, nothing but the contraction of piston and cylinder arrangement or contraction of piston in the cylinder. And that is the first step. So this is the matrix related to the first step. In the second step, second point of the question, it is clearly specifying that the orientation will be built in progress of minus 180 radians at the x-axis. So x-axis formulation is our cos theta, sin theta, minus sin theta, cos theta. So here cos 180 refers to 0, 0, 1, minus 1, and 0. Sin theta 1. So here that minus 180 specifies it minus 1 value, minus here positive 1 value, and here minus 1 value. Hence, the third point here clearly specifies the rotation around this y-axis basis need to be commenced. So, identifying this radians inclinational, that is pi by 2, again 180 towards the y-axis. Y-axis formulation into monkey cos theta 0, sin theta 0, 1, 0, 0, minus sin theta 0, cos theta. So this is the one answer, that is cos 180 0, sin 180 that is 1, my sin 180 minus sin 180 minus 1, cos 180 0. So hence this is the translation position. This is the second position, rotation towards the x-axis. This is the third position, rotation towards the y-axis. The simplification matrix or the calculations upon simplification, we will be getting the value of 0, 0, 1, minus 3, minus 1, 0, 0, 10, 0, minus 1, 0, 10, 0, 0, 0, 1. Coming to the second example of pre-multiplication factor, it's quite similar to it, but the position of translation, nothing but the prismatic moment upon calculation, changed from point 1 to point 2, and rest of the part is okay with different values of x, y, and z, different values of x, y, z. In the previous problem, the values are referred, and initial step it is translation. Second and third steps are rotations, and the axis also very much important. X, z, x, y in the previous question. See here in the x position rotation, y position rotation. But here axis has been changed. X is common and towards z is being rotated. And translation values are getting changed. So obviously, again, consider the same methodology. We'll be having the homogeneous transformation matrix formulas related for rotational strategy and sliding motions commencing translation positions. First point ఏమిచ్చారండి, rotation around the x-axis at an angle of minus pi by 2 radians. So the similar step will be calculated here. So x-axis towards the x-axis. So this is the rotational matrix towards the x. And second position it is translation with respect to the reference frame A with an extensible units. Extensible and there is no any negative signatures here for contraction. So hence only the two motion only considered. There is no any flow motion. There is nothing but contraction. So there is second position 5, 5, 10, and rest of the part is unitary matrix. Third one here it is rotation around the z-axis at an angle of pi by 2 radians. So z-axis, so cos theta minus sin theta 0, sorry sin theta and cos theta, and rest of this unitary matrix. So values related to theta value is 180, cos 180 0, minus sin 180 minus 1, sin 180 1, cos theta is 0, and this is the matrix related to the z-axis frame, that too in positive pi by 2 radians. And here in the case of translation, rest of the thing or unitary matrix and rotation will, sorry, translation will be getting progressed. The prismatic moment only in the positive axis, positive x is equal to 5, positive y is equal to 5, positive z is equal to 10. And towards the x-axis is the formulation cos theta 0, sin theta 0, 0, 1, 0, sin theta minus minus sin theta cos theta, and this is the result oriented matrix when theta has been replaced with respect to positive, negative pi by 2, that is minus 180 degrees. So cos 180 minus cos 180 and minus sin 180, and upon simplification of these two matrix will be getting resulting in another 4 by 4 matrix. The resultant obtained 4 by 4 matrix will be again multiplied with respect to this third matrix existing, that leads to end result of this. And hence the position of the end effector after completing the rotation along the x-axis at an angle of minus pi by 2 radians after translating with respect to this 5, 5, 10 reference frame A, and with respect to the rotation along z-axis around pi by 2 radians towards the z-axis, the final end effector position now after completing these three different transformations is minus 5 with respect to x, plus 5 with respect to y, 10 with respect to z. So the quite opposite with respect to the calculations. See here, minus 1 towards the z alignment existing here, and reference frame from the base reference frame, the value of end effector towards the x is minus 5. Commonly here resulting minus 1 towards the y range, and the value towards the z alignment is 10 common, and towards y is also common, and hence only in the case of this x terminology the orientation has been commenced, and finally specifying the end effector position towards at the rate of x it is minus 5, at the rate of y it is 5, at the rate of z it is 10. So upon multiplication factor, similarly as you have been discussed or solved the problems, matrix problems in the mathematics point, same calculations will be getting progressed. So this is the end effector position after commencing these three transformations. So these are some of the examples related to the homogeneous transformations related to the two-dimensional and three-dimensional strategies. So rotations and transformations, considering with respect to four different coordinate systems. So first coordinate system, it is prisma Cartesian coordinate system. Almost all will be having only the sliding actions. Almost all the links. Next, the cylindrical coordinate system. One rotation and two slidings. Spherical coordinate system. That is two rotatory motions and single prismatic moment. And articulated or joint arm systems. That specifies clearly the all rotationals or revolutionary motions. Right? From the next class, we'll be shifting to the another unit. With this, we have been concluded the third unit and we'll be shifting to the next unit. Right? Thank you.